Okay, so with me this afternoon I have Liam, and Liam's he's our trainee guide, river guide for this season, and he's all the way from Hawke's Bay, which is just sort of over the top of the range. And Liam, so how long have you wanted to be a river guide?
Well, sort of at first came to me maybe about 8 years ago or something, when I was about 17, 18, after I'd done an outdoor recreation course. And yeah, I've always been into the water and pretty obvious choice.
Yeah. You spent a lot of time surfing and surf guiding, haven't you, in the Pacific?
Yeah, a little bit in Indonesia for a couple of seasons, and in Samoa for a season or half a season. Some pretty good waves, and out there on dinghies and jet skis and stuff.
Yep. And what, on sailing boats as well, is that right?
Yeah, like the smaller size super yachts from about 68 feet to about 125 feet, and mostly sailing. Yeah, I've been on one non-sailboat, but yeah, mostly sailing.
So describe for me, what sort of passion do you feel about rafting? You know, as against, well, not as against, but you know, where does rafting differ than the experience that you've had surfing and on sailboats?
Oh yeah, I think mainly it's got everything, like a mixture of everything that I like about all the things that I've done in the past, which is I hadn't planned for, but like dealing with rope. I like working with rope, and there's a little bit of rope on a raft, and it comes in really handy in some situations. And you're in the water, and you're floating on water like a yacht. That's kind of similar to a yacht, I guess. Yeah. It's really windy, sometimes you go sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, you haven't been on a lot of rivers yet, but what do you think makes the Taihape so special?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, the first time we went down it, I was pretty shocked at how perfectly set up it was for a half-day run in a raft. Like, you know, you go around a corner. Well, first of all, it's nice and steady, and it sort of lets you into it nice and slowly. And yeah, it's almost like it's man-made. Pretty mint. Apart from the scenery, of course, it's completely the opposite. So, yeah.
What do you mean the scenery is the opposite? What do you mean?
Well, it's got like a really core feeling to it. It's like it's cut out of the earth, Yeah, and it seems quite fresh. All the landslides and all the nature, all the plants are kind of growing really healthy, and everything's just raw and yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Yep. So what do you think you bring to the rafting experience for a River Valley customer? Like, you know, we've got to assume a little bit going on here that you've become a guide, you've actually got your qualification, which you haven't yet, but what do you think that you're going to bring to the rafting experience for a customer?
Well, hopefully I'll get a smile on their dial if they don't have one already, just from rafting. But yeah, basically the whole thing's about having fun, and then behind the scenes we train to, you know, get good at what we do and deal with situations if they come up, and yeah, I just want to be good enough that I can just make it an enjoyable trip no matter what.
Cool, thanks for that. So in your relatively short guiding career here so far, what's the most memorable experience?
Probably catapulting 3 girls out of the raft the other day. That was pretty memorable. That was funny. It all kind of happens in slow motion. And
I don't remember you laughing much at the time.
Nah, I wasn't laughing. Yeah. It's all pretty serious at the moment that it happens, but it's good that you can look back on it and laugh about it.
Yeah, there's that.
And looking at Tom's face when it's happening is pretty funny too. Like, yeah, it's good. So training's fun so far.
Looking further ahead now for your rafting career,
yeah.
What country would you like to visit the most and go rafting in?
So far, Canada sticks out. By a long shot. Probably because the other guys that I'm guiding with up from Canada, one of them is Derek, and he stands out just by himself. And but looking on the internet and stuff like that, it looks like they have a lot of rivers and a lot of rafting going on pretty much. So it looks like it'll be a main place to do some rafting.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you've worked for a few different people around the place. Is there a River Valley difference as far as customers are concerned?
Yeah, well, that was a big reason why I was interested in River Valley as well, is because I thought that the customers would be how they are, real laid back and just up for an adventure. And the surfing styles is people are there to get the best wage, you know. It's all about trying to score it, pumping and whatnot, but the river's generally cranking and yeah, it's easy to deal with. You've got a consistent thing to play with, which is awesome. I mean, it's not always the same level, which is, you know, that goes up and down, but you can pretty much generally remember that. So that's wicked, and yeah, it gets people coming to it that are on a good mindset. Yeah, they're amped. Fun people we are.
Oh, well, thanks for that, Liam, and
Sweet.
looking forward to a really fun spring summer season.
Hard out.
And we're looking at doing another couple of little exploratory trips yet.
Yeah.
Sneaking away and doing the tower rail maybe and something else like that. So if you're lucky, you might be invited.
Yeah. Into it.
Okay, thanks mate.
Cheers, Brian.